the deciding game of round one in the East. The Heat have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Pistons. It's Game 7, Round 1 of the NBA playoffs.
This series has been a tremendous battle. Now in Game 7, we'll finally determine the victor in this Round 1 war for the East. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the 4th member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And they've got a few injuries on their bench, fewer options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out. It's all about how you respond to adversity.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for Detroit, Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3. You take a look at the Pistons. Boy, you can feel the energy and anticipation in the air tonight. And you played in this league. What makes Game 7 so special?
Well, just the fact that these are the games you ultimately remember more than most, especially if you come out on top. Everything you've done in your season comes down to tonight.
Now here's Duran. Pass to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Thompson. Hauled in by Curry. Here's Ware. Butler surveying the floor. Shoots over Robinson. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Curry, following the score by Detroit. Wiggins from long range. Duran with the rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Harris. Robinson, a screen on Butler. Here's Harris. And Butler with the block.
Butler always keeps grinding. The energy he plays with at the defensive end is terrific.
Puts it up. Not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's Cunningham missing. Thompson against Wiggins. Miami moving it around. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Cunningham. Rebound by the Heat.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Thompson with a steal. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Curry finds Adebayo. The kick out. Curry lets it go from deep. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Cunningham. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
Wiggins left side. Thompson with a steal. 3 on 3. With the 10-footer. Curry with the block. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Adebayo, a screen on Robinson. Curry passes to Adebayo. Perfect night night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
And the dunk by Duran.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Where the screen. Oh, there's the alley. Blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
To the paint.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you gotta love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Harris left side. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And here's Curry for 3. That shot off.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Curry against Cunningham. Curry passes to Wiggins. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Robinson. Butler covering. Puts up a 3. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Cunningham. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
So for Miami, Jaquez comes in for Adebayo. And it's Hero in for Wiggins. On the wing, Curry. Robinson defending. Curry, a screen on Cunningham. Hero for 3. He buries it from 3.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Hero against Cunningham. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Miami ball.
For Miami, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. They set the pick to the inside. Here's Jaquez. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Beautiful play by Jaquez in the two-man game, and the pass is on point.
Pass to Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Thompson passes to Duran. Here's Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Cunningham applies good pressure to the interior defense. And with his 6'6" height, Cade is a bigger guard type.
That free throw good from Cunningham. So for the Pistons. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes so for the Pistons. Thompson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. Curry from deep three-point land. No good. That would have tied it. Detroit leading by 3. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Tyler Hero, and Drew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Butler, and it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. Duren finds Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And here's LeVert for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wiggins. Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
You're springing off the floor. Wiggins showing his athletic ability.
Here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Thompson passes to Robinson. Cunningham outside. Jacks up a 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. He's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Curry. 5 points in the game. Here's the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 4. Pass to Duren. And there's a 3-second violation. The Pistons making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Jaquez is checked in. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
The 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Cunningham making moves inside.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's Butler. On the wing, Curry. Robinson defending. Curry, no good. Detroit has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Duren with a screen on Curry. Shot is up. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Heat trail by 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws tonight. The first one falls. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in for Jaquez. And Bam Adebayo is subbed in for Hero. And so Curry nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Harris. Duren with a screen on Adebayo. Down low. And the dunk by Duren.
Moving well. Duren working in the 2-man game.
Here's Butler. Robinson defending. Jimmy Butler so smooth inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 18. Over Curry. Curry with the block.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Cunningham looking around to the middle. Oh, swiped away. Here's Wiggins. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outside Robinson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Miami trailing. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. On the take. Outside for Butler. Robinson with a steal. Cunningham outside. Curry with a steal. Wiggins for three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson with it. Now Wiggins defending. Pass to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Duren. Curry with the block. For three. Not going to go that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Detroit on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Detroit Pistons.
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that can throw a lot of fresh bodies at you. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these?
Well, it's normal to have some nerves. Now, you can't shake those off, but those butterflies, they quickly remove when the game starts. Normally, guys get better in the second half.
First of all, Ernie, you shouldn't be asking an earthling that question because me, I never got nervous. I instilled fear in my opponents. So let's see who's built for this pressure.
The Diesel, pulling no punches, as usual. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center, locking down the middle. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. The Pistons leading. Cunningham passes to Harris. And here's Robinson. Thompson outside. There's Cunningham with a 3, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 3rd assist of the night. Curry surveying, and he's going for the oop here. Cunningham with the ball. Shoots over Curry, and it's Cunningham missing.
Just tremendous defense right there, applying the pressure.
Takes a 3, and Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 12.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Cunningham.
The former #1 pick Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Now Butler. Inside, Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Detroit has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Thompson with it. Now Wiggins defending. Duran with a screen on Adebayo. The three ball, no problem for Cade.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
That's to Ware. The three is up. It doesn't go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
NBA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Miami making their last shot. And here's Harris outside, and it's Miami with a rebound. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. And a deep three from Curry. Ooh, can't tie it up, as that one's no good. Cunningham against Wiggins. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's Butler. Outside Curry. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Here we go, fans. Time to get everybody is
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. There's Cunningham with a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ware the screen. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Robinson finds Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Duran. There's the block. And here we go, the Heat fast break for the finish. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Here's Cunningham. Kate Cunningham with the flush. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Curry. Good D by Cunningham. Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Harris. Cunningham on the wing. And he's going for the lob. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Adebayo's got 16 points now. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, look, Cunningham is a dangerous scorer in any situation, but out in space, he's lethal.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jenkins is checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Miami also making a switch. Hero, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And here's Curry. He's got 14. He takes it in. Kicks it to Hero. And it falls all over the rim and in. 9 points in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Right side, Robinson. Hits a three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
And here's Curry for 3. Duran with the rebound. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Harris. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Curry gets the bucket.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Outside Robinson. Duran with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jenkins. Shot clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Ware. And here's Butler, covered by Duran. The drive by Butler. Butler goes on the run and finishes.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
Here's Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 10 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Heat shooting around 53%, a nice number. From the elbow. And that one hits the back iron. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. There, the screen. Curry with it. Now guarded by Harris. Here's Ware, and he jams it home with authority.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Now here's Curry. 16 points for him. And Curry throws it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Duran. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Curry comes in for Smith. Now Curry. Down low. Bam drops the hammer.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Here's Cunningham. Nothing has slowed him down yet.
Almost 40 points on the night and counting.
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Kel'el Ware. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Bam Adebayo is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Curry in at 2 guard.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Heat trail by 4. Here's Curry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 20 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Cunningham's got 40 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Has to Ware. Thompson against Wiggins. That's good from Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Harris outside. Now here's Thompson. Robinson finds Duran. Back to Robinson. Duran with a screen on Hero. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hero with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Hero, the pass to Curry. To tie it up. And here's Wiggins. Hero outside. The three from Curry. Sinks it from distance. 25 points in the game.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Thompson, a screen on Hero. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Miami making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Well, Butler is good at creating contact because he is so assertive offensively.
After line, the Heat, Butler, Jim Butler, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Butler hits them both.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Duran with it. Cunningham outside to win the run. The rebound by Wiggins.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Miami, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Robinson on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. Harris misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Curry fires! Oh, can't hit the jumper. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. Now Cunningham. Outside Thompson, now Cunningham. From deep, good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Butler outside. Here's Adebayo. And here's Curry. Bucket! Straight in!
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Shooting 1.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Duran. Now Harris jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Adebayo.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Now Butler. Curry! Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Here's Duran. Oh, deflected. Adebayo with a steal. On the break. The 3 is in.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Cunningham against Curry. And again, another missed shot.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pulls it down. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham outside. Off on the layup. And for the Heat, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Duran pulls it down.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
At the line for your Pistons, Harris. Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, he is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team, and we've seen the results over the year.
And Harris drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
They double-team Curry. Launches it from deep. Kept alive by the Heat. Butler. Curry outside. Now Adebayo. Goes again. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball.
Yet another bucket.
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out.
Hits yet again. Wow!
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
What a response from these terrific fans. So in tune with the game and what he's accomplished.
The franchise record for points in a playoff game. He's going off when it matters most. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Robinson fires. Can't get the 3. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. Puts up a deep 3. Another chance. It's deflected. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.